Hi guys, I'm Anissa and I'm back with another video. Today I want to share with you a book haul because I haven't done a book haul since October actually, which is a long time ago. I also haven't bought a whole ton of books because I really don't have very much room for books right now, and I have way too many books on my TBR already, so I've limited the amount of time I buy books. It's only to buy sequels I know I'm going to be reading right now kind of thing, or newer releases that I want to read right now, and I don't even have very many of those. But I wanted to share with you what I've bought over the past 4 to 5 months, depending on what time of the month it was I filmed my last book haul. First up, I had a pre-order that didn't come for the last book haul, and that was Hollowpuck's The Hunt for Morrigan Crow. I've already read and talked about this on my channel. It's one of my favorite books of the year last year. All of these books are really pretty. They have very pretty naked hardbacks as well, and that is the case with all of them. They also have very nice end pages and everything, and it all just looks so pretty. Then right after that I had to buy the next couple of Pritchett books. I've already read both of them. I already read both of these. First up I have Night Watch by Pritchett, which is one of my favorite Pritchetts. It came on to my also favorites of the list yet last year. Pritchett is one of my favorite authors, and this just was a nice, really nice addition to the series. And then I have Monstrous Regiment, which I read in January and also really enjoyed. It's the 31st book in the Discworld series. In that same order, I decided to add a couple of Robin Hobb books. First up, I am trying to collect the Elderling books, the Fascia Trilogy first. And I have the first two in the same edition, but then this one arrived, Assassin's Quest, in this other edition. It was pictured as being what I expected to get was this edition, but because I didn't check the ISBN number, I got this edition because the ISBN number that was on it was this one, but they pictured it with the other cover, but they did give me some sort of refund. I don't remember, it was a discount or something, so that I didn't pay full price of this already pretty lower price, so I don't know. I didn't want to start and send it back, so I went along with it. But I'm really looking forward to rereading the series over. Maybe I'm already starting it this year. The other book I got was Shaman's Crossing by Robin Hobb, the first book in the Soldier Son trilogy. This I'm really looking forward to reading as well, because it's something new that I haven't read before, and I also have the audios for this one, so I'll try and pick it up over the year and see what I think of it. I've heard really good things from Chris's book, His Cauldron especially, but I've also seen people not liking it as much as The Elderling. I just know that it's not the same, so yeah, but I'm still really going to be enjoying it. I hope that I will, because it's Robin Hobb. Now, one of the things that I had to try out was buying new releases from a different place because of the Brexit thing. Right now, I don't know how it is to buy from the UK or from book depositories. Keep saying that they don't know the time it will take to deliver parcels to Europe because of the Brexit situation, and I'm not sure when we are able to buy from there again, and I don't know what the situation is with Amazon, so I decided to buy a new release from a Danish web shop, and that was it worked fine. I bought 3 books. First up, the new release that I got was Across the Green Grass Field by Shauna Maguire. This is the 6th book in the Wayward Children series, and I've already read it and talked about it in my January wrap-up if you're curious. Along with it, because I didn't want to just buy one thing and pay full fright for all of them, I purchased 2 other books. The first thing I got was The Alloy of Law by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first book in the next era of the Mistborn, not the Discworld, the Mistborn series. This is apparently written very differently, whereas the first trilogy is very much describing the magic system and the lore and the building up the world, and it's very much more high fantasy. I've heard that this one has some more of a mystery element to it. but I'm not sure about this. But they're definitely much shorter, so it's going to be much easier to get you through this next era's books. Currently there are 3 books, there's supposed to be 4. I don't know when the 4th book will be published, but I at least can start moving on with this series, so I'm looking forward to this. And this is following Wax and Wane, and said I don't know how many years after, but it must be far into the future, so that's going to be interesting. And then I decided to go for a Danish fantasy book that I have seen and heard about and thought it looked really, really interesting, and that is Mindelandet by Lene Wenzel. This is a series called Dronningernes Erindringer, and it's a book. It's called, I would say, Memoryland and the Queen's Memories kind of thing. And it says that the Queen's heir in Sunira has as the only people in the country magical abilities, but the price is high. Every time they use magic they have to sacrifice a memory. And then it says that in her 17th year as princess, Tella has been protected at the castle alongside her mother, the Queen Leonora. But everything changes when Melina, someone who's been excluded from the sort of royalties from Leonora's past, shows up and threatens to reveal one of the Queen's secrets. Leonora's memories from that time are often taken in exchange for magic, and Tella is being forced into a journey to find out what secrets it is that Melina knows about. And on her way she meets more of these excluded people who are magicians as well, who the Queen denies the existence of, and she is being confronted with the generations worth of thievery, I think. And she has to fight for everything she has dear, for the Queen's memory can have wide consequences, and Melina will go far in order to hurt Tella's family. So I think it sounds really interesting. I do like sort of plots where there's sort of an amnesia part of it, and with this one where the memory sort of has been removed in order for them to be able to do magic. Obviously, if someone knows about something that happened in the past and they don't have any recollection of it, I think it's going to be really interesting. And it's not a very long book, and it's the first in a series. I think the second one just came out. Look at this, the end pages here, I really love them. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. It's not one I've seen very many reviews of yet, but I have seen a couple and I'm very interested. The next part is 2 sequels. Oh well, one of them I've already read, and then the last one I have to read still, but I wanted it for my own copy. The first one is Amora by L. McNeil. This is the 3rd book in the World of Lenaria series, and it has, I got a bookmark with Amora on it, I guess, and it is signed, there it is, by the author, because I bought it from the author's webpage, obviously. And then we have Isa, the 4th book in this World of Lenaria series, and this series is self-published, so you can't buy the physical copies very many places. You can buy the e-books of Amazon Kindle store in both American and UK stores, but the physical copies you have to buy them from the author's web shop. So yeah, I did that and got a little bit of discount because I bought both of them at the same time, and really looking forward to reading this one and figuring out what happens. I like these editions. They are very floppy and nice paperbacks. So next up, I bought another new release that I'm intending to read hopefully in March. I don't think I'll be able to get to it in February, but I just got it, and that is The Gilded Ones by Namina Fauna. This is a very new release. It came out this month, and it is a book that's set in a fantastical world. It says, in this bold and immersive fantasy, a young heroine fights to save a world that would dare tame her and discovers she is her own fiercest weapon. So yeah, it has also green edged pages, and the text is really sort of large, and I think I would be able to get through it quite quickly, so I'm really looking forward to reading it. I really hope I can fit it in March, because I really would want to read it very, very soon. Alongside that, I ended up, I don't know, it was an impulse buy kind of thing, but I've actually wanted to try and read them. I tried the audio, but I didn't really like it, and I got about halfway through. I'm not sure exactly what happened, and I think it was due to the audio not really grabbing my attention, but it is the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. I got The Eye of the World, the first book in the Wheel of Time series, and I think I hate that I got this edition, because it's like this tall, very yeah, mass market kind of paperback. I had the impression it was a different edition, but it's fine. I'm okay. Also, it was a box set, so I got the first 3, so the next one is The Great Hunt, and then I also got The Dragon Reborn, and then I can read through these 3 books and decide if this series is something I want to continue with. And yeah, those are all of the books that I have received over the last 5 months, so I don't think it's a really big one, but let me know in the comments down below if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them, if you're planning on picking any of them up, if you have any of these that I haven't already read that you think I should pick up first. Also let me know about that in the comments down below. And yeah, this is everything I have for you today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video very, very soon. Goodbye.